Namaste to all. Myself, Dr. Lakshmi K. from School of C.S.A. Reva University, Bangalore, deem it as an honor to be a part of this international conference on Viksit Bharat 2047. I thank Dr. Arjun Dave and Team Vedant Knowledge Systems for giving me an opportunity to chair a session in this international conference. It's a wonderful experience for me to go through the papers presented by research scholars and faculties from various reputed institutions across India. The first paper was presented by Professor Girish Kumar Harshadre Dave and Dr. Neha K. Shah. The title of the paper was Social Media as a Tool for Early Depression Detection, a comprehensive review of current methods and future prospects. In this paper, the authors have done a detailed review of the state-of-art methods such as machine learning and deep learning techniques for depression detection at an earlier stage based on how the users communicate in the social media. They have come up with the following conclusions based on the review conducted by them. Though there is an improvement in the accuracy of the methods in detection of depression, there are still challenges of dealing with data privacy, ethical issues, and cultural sensitivity. These are the areas which can be taken ahead for research by further researchers. I recommend the researchers and the reviewers to collect some more research papers to get deeper insights related to this problem. The second paper was presented by Mr. Ketan Saluke, Dr. Vijay Chowda, and Dr. Brantav Vora. And the title of the paper is Students' Cognitive Ability Based Course Recommendation System, a Review. In this paper, the authors have done a comprehensive review of recommendation systems which can recommend courses to the students based on their cognitive ability. And the cognitive ability of the students are estimated or analyzed by using machine learning techniques and neural networks. I appreciate the work done by the authors, and they have proposed a method for course recommendation based on the existing methods as an extension. I suggest the authors to justify the significance or the performance of their proposed method using experimentation results. The next paper was titled Decoding Investors' Behavior in Tax Saving Mutual Funds, a multi-item scale for evaluating investors category, was presented by Dr. Priya Tiwari, Mrs. Pradnya Madan Hulgeri, and Dr. K. Nirmala. The authors of this paper have collected data from mutual fund investors and used 419 samples out of the real-time data collected on 15 observed variables. And based on the factor analysis on these 15 observed variables, they have concluded that the investors have an optimistic and self-assurance mindset and make the investment decisions based on the available information. They also have come up with a suggestion that the annual maintenance charges of the mutual fund investment schemes should be made transparent to the investors, as they have a mindset of making investment decisions based on information available. I congratulate the authors for presenting such a comprehensive work and presenting the results in a more clear way. The next paper was presented by Professor Megha P. Shah and Dr. Bhadresh Pandya, and the title of the paper is Performance Analysis on Detection of Cyberbullying in Code, Mixed Language and Social Media. In this paper, the authors have presented a detailed comprehensive review on the methods recently used in the detection of cyberbullying on social media. And for this, they have done a review on the papers covering the years from 2016 to 2023 from reputed research journals. According to their review, they have come up with the conclusion that multi-channel convolutional neural networks combined with BLSTM and CRF under neural network category, and support vector machines with CRF under non-neural network category have achieved remarkable performance and detection of cyberbullying on social media. I congratulate the authors for their work, and I also suggest them to expand the abbreviations. They have used many abbreviations in their paper, so I suggest them to expand the abbreviations when they are using it for the first time in their paper. It's a very clearly presented paper with the proper justification of the results. The next paper, titled Transition to Responsible AI, a Comparative Framework for Conscientious Implementation, was presented by Ms. Shijapon Chakrabarti and Ms. R. Pratibha and Ms. Anu Prabhakar. The next paper was presented by Ms. Shijapon Chakrabarti, Ms. R. Pavitra and Ms. Anu Prabhakar. The title of the paper is Transition to Responsible AI, a Comparative Framework for Conscientious Implementation. The authors have proposed a framework to categorize the ethical concerns of using artificial intelligence. They have also proposed a set of guidelines and principles for coming up with guidelines and regulations governing the ethical use of AI. Their proposed principles focuses on enhancing transparency and accountability of AI-generated content. I appreciate the work done by the authors and also recommend them to refer to recent research papers related to responsible AI in reputed journals for getting more insights on the recent developments and the ethical concerns governing the use of AI with respect to various domains to make use of AI responsibly. The next paper was presented by Professor Shantanu Kanade and Professor Anuradha Kanade, and the title of the paper is Secure Degree Attestation and Traceability Verification based on Zero Trust using QPDSA and RDECC. The researchers have proposed a novel method for degree attestation based on zero trust. They have used QPDSA, a quadratic probing based digital signature algorithm for attestation of the degree certificates. And the attested certificates are sent back to the students in a secured way using RDECC. And for storing the attested digital certificates, blockchain is used. And they ensure the data is not tampered by using a proof of stake technique, GPOS. They have also shown that it is efficient than the existing methods which are used for degree attestation, and they also have shown that they are not based on the principle of zero trust. I appreciate the novelty of the work done by the researchers. The next paper, titled An Analysis of Cardiac Alignment in Artificial Intelligence, was presented by Professor Shreya Bhatt and Dr. Kusumlata Agarwal. The authors have proposed a novel method for cardiac alignment and anomaly detection using convolutional neural networks and recurrent neural networks, and they have experimentally shown that their methods are more accurate than existing conventional methods. I really appreciate the novelty of the work done, and also they have experimentally shown that their method is superior to the existing methods. I suggest the authors to include the detailed description of the data set they have used for experimentation and also the details of the source of the data set. I congratulate all the presenters for presenting the paper in this International Conference on Viksit Bharat 2047. I wish all the very best to everyone, and I thank Dr. Arjun Dave and Team Vedant for giving me this opportunity to be a part of this wonderful event. Thank you.